Let's head off to Cetus. Better make it the next Zaw. See what parts we actually have, because I don't remember what the hell we have. Demon Kitty? Oh, you're talking about my Kabat? Veil Witch Dream, I think is what I named it. I think it's a her. Don't actually know off the top of my head, it's been a while. Fast travel to Hawk. Let's forge. What do we have? What's the loads?
By the Unum Pedlek, it would be wiser to simply fire you and use your face to make squid biscuits. Oh, Swazdola.
I've heard that line so many times from Hawk, it is a bit annoying at this point. Granted, squid biscuits by using some guy's face is pretty hilarious. Oh, I didn't finish loading. Let's see.
Very
The
good,
tots?
very good.
What does that give me for an option? Rapiers and polearms. What's the other one that gives me polearms? Oh, a lot of them give me polearms. Okay, so let's go for the rapier on this. Let's see, what do I have for grips? Alaka? Quath. The Laka is still one-handed. It's not going to modify damage any. It seems to have a... Oh. Oh, okay, so the grip is what determines your base speed. Got it. Anyway, the lock is not going to modify damage any, but it's going to have a 0.917 attack speed, whereas the Quaff will have still one-handed, 14 bonus damage and a 0.85 attack speed. So I could go for a higher attack speed with no bonus damage, or a little bit extra damage with lower attack speed. I'm going to go with the no damage but higher attack speed. I could also technically go with the Pang, if I had one made, which would give me negative damage but a 1.0 attack speed. I'm gonna go with the Locker though. Let's see, as for the Link, what the hell was the VAR D2 Jai do again? Speed and critical. That would give me a 1.017 attack speed, 32% crit. 3 times molt and 10% status, total damage of 78. It would be classified as a repair.
Very good, very good.
I haven't done too many repairs in this game. I think it'll work just fine.
Not too shabby. Remember, Hawk has new specials every day.
Let's leave Zidus. Let's work on that one next. There's also that electrocuted driver line. Wait, there is? I don't recall that one, Drag. I don't recall that one at all. And I'm gonna change frames over to Loki. Up here, huh? Oh yeah, there's only one stance for repairs. Forgot about that. Let's see, I could be able to do covert lethality. I could put that on there, though. Oh, 85.8 damage. It just says Padlock laughs like an electrocuted hamster. Wait, really? Really? Yeah, I really do not recall this line being said ever, Drake. 4 points left. Doesn't focus energy take 4? Oh no, focus energy at base rank takes 6. Never mind. Let's see. Where... Do I not have another voltaic strike at base rank? I don't. That's interesting. Let's go for Virulent Scourge then.
I've been thinking, Operator. I thought you'd want to know.
That's not the mod I wanted. Hard Fury is not what I wanted. Hard Pressure Point. There we go. That makes a lot more sense on the damage. So, why the hell was the status 25.3? Did I not select the Rugged 2 Jai? What chance is 0%? Okay. Wonder if that's a visual bug. We're gonna switch it up on the mission that we're doing. Speaking of missions, is there an alert that we could do? That's high enough level? I suppose we could do the spy one. Why not? I'm sure some of the lines are probably on the Hawk's wiki page, Drag. I can't say if I've actually bothered looking, though, to see what they say. Ever get the carnivorous line? Yes I have. I don't remember exactly what it says, but yeah.
Tenno, I need you to get inside enemy data vaults and retrieve crucial intelligence data.
First thing you check, really? Not on there. Wow.
Tenno, be on the lookout for increased security measures.
Through the camera. What exactly am I doing with this execution?
The target console is nearby.
Alright, I got 20 seconds to get to the bottom of this.
The enemy will start.
Yeah, stealth bonus actually counts. Okay, weapon cannot one-shot the corpus tech. Good to know. And I'm not going to get the stealth bonus, unfortunately. Well, not the stealth bonus. Stealth bonus? Let me get the stealth bonus for this, though.
Data extracted. They won't even know it's gone.
I never did figure out what the hell he's referring to in that line drag. To talk about the hamster? I don't see an enemy or two in that room. All the way up. By the way, using Loki over Avara allows me to move faster, of course, but also forces me not to try to kill every single person.
You're nearing the console.
With stealth,
Trigger the alarms now,
having me move
and it will
around.
start destroying the data.
Pedluck is Hawk's assistant.
Excellent work. A clean extraction with no alarms.
God, I really wish I could kill off those Corpus Techs in one shot, but... So I'm not entirely sure what the hell I'm doing to the Moas to kill them off with the execution. It's like I'm stabbing them in the back and then like pulling out. It's hard to tell with the invis.
The target console is nearby. If you trigger the alarms now, the enemy will start destroying data.
You kind of bend them back and stab them in the chest. Oh, is that what I'm supposed to be doing? Sure hell doesn't look like it. Like, at all.
Excellent work. A clean extraction with no alarms. We have
I think Invis
everything we
probably
need.
isn't helping that, but I mean,
Get to extraction.
that animation does not look right. Also, Corpus Tech, where the hell did you go from? I thought you died. I mean, doing it to, the crewmen and techs and whatnot, I can see it, not to Moas. Moas have always been special, though, for executions, it seems like. And I don't mean just for the animation, I also mean for trying to actually get the damn execution onto them. If you try doing it from the front, it's damn near impossible. Only level 19 on the design, huh? Fair enough. Yeah, they are drag. I've had it happen probably 1 in every 1,000 that I've tried. Yeah, no, about 1 in every 1,000. I wish it was better. What was the higher level extermination mission? There it is. Axamoko. It's been a while since I've been to the Void. Oh wait. Can Corrupted Vor spawn here? You might press a problem. Problem of alerting enemies, not necessarily being a hassle to kill.
You are not
Oh,
alone.
Nullifier Zero is going to be a pain.
This tower is full of life forms, all corrupted by the neural sentry. Clean them out.
Yeah, the Void guys have a fucking tendency of just alerting everyone because they have a damn hive mind like the infested
The
do.
Grenier should have known better than to walk into an Arcan tower unprepared. Let's clean up their mess.
Like an alarm gets triggered without actually there ever being alarms in the Void. Whatever. These guys are high enough level. So it could be worth decent XP. What was the other repair stance? The innate slash rock, specifically? Not technically blade slash.
Transference still holding.
Is it me? Is it really? I feel like if the transference wasn't holding, I would probably know about it before a transmission. As in, I wouldn't be able to control the frame anymore. Let's see, do I have a weapon that can pierce through the bubble? Archoplasmor might be able to. I don't exactly have innate punch through, but it kind of does. Just because its actual bullet projectile is different than the actual shape of the damage projectile. Yeah, I was actually unalerted. You die, God. If we could avoid alerting them, this may be easier. So that every survival ever. Eventually, for sure. Definitely sad. Ow! I'd never have this fucking wall open. Alright, note to self. Don't fucking jump through that as Loki. Ah. You're my issue here. It's like, I know the Zaw is weak right now, but I should be doing a lot more than like 18 damage. Damn a drone. and suddenly their hive mind behavior stops. I blame the infested. The grumpy infested. I wonder if Berserker would be a good idea on this repair. Oh, that also makes me wonder. I have another arcane that has a chance to cause a blast effect. I think I have a few of those made anyway. Right, that one made? I'm pretty sure I have that one made. That one actually might not be a bad idea because of how many status effects are being applied. Just based on the stance alone. Zodiac Force? Is that the one that does that? I've not fully learned the new names of the... arcanes. I know what a lot of them do, I just don't know the name. Why the hell? How the hell did you guys get up here? I suppose it took us that long to run into nullifiers. Think so? Is it linkable? No, it is not. I find it weird that DE actually has to fucking flag it to actually be linkable. I feel like it would just be a default behavior of items that they would add, and then they would unflag it for special things that they don't want people to know about yet. So what are you at, 22? May not hit 30. And I would have to wait too long for these guys to become unalerted. It's not worth the time. Have got or has too much armor. Yeah, we'll have to double check to see if I have any of the Zodiac Forces made. I know I had three of them being made, 2 of which were from the event. So they're Exodia Contagion and Zodia something or other.
The enemy is
What the hell the other one did actually?
Well done.
The
Now get to
other
extraction.
event one did. Also didn't see me. Pandemic? Yeah, that sounds about right. I know I bought 10 of each of those blueprints. And I know I made quite a few of each. 9 of the Contagion that I was using on the previous Zob. And I want to say 3 to 5 of the other one. And then I bought some blueprints of, I believe it was Exodia Force, but I could be mistaken on that. I think it did with the Ground Sam. Could be, could be. You don't need 4 Organ drones. Give me goddamn bombard armor. Or, armor. Shields. Armor? Right? Where's the stagger in that, though? And the repair stance. I don't use repairs too often. Repairs, I should say. I have no idea what the fuck word I said the first time. I know what it meant to be. Probably maybe someone's on like with a weird accent. Combos. Check those out really quick. The other ones I would actually be doing is maybe the Assailant guys or dual secrets. Because I do hold right mouse button every once in a while. Just out of habit. It's probably not Hidden Flourish because I haven't been like trying to purposely hold E. So it's probably one of those two that's actually causing the stagger for the execution. Okay, well, it's not the one where holding right mouse button seems to be working. At least it didn't work against the heavy gunner. Hidden Flourish. Wait, isn't that the one I said I was not using? I guess I'm holding E, I guess, for a split bit too long. That was a 23. Damn. Oh. I am immediately reminded that I needed Argon at one point. I do not know if I still need it, but since we're here, I'll go check this room really quick. And if I get 2, I get 2. If not, well, hey. God, I'm under 3 mil credits. I have read through credits so much. I think the next time we do Warframe on stream, I'm probably gonna have to be farming credits. Though I might do some of that off camera. Or off stream. / off camera. Off public viewing? And just do it on my own time because it's a pain in the ass. And really tediously boring. Not just for me, but also for watching, I'm sure. We've actually did do some index farms on stream before. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, I do have 2 Exodia Forces made. I'm not gonna be able to actually install it on the Zoologist yet because it needs to be gilded for that to happen. Wiki on the stances are a pain to read, are they? I've gotten used to them. What the hell was the name of the repair stance? It is cold. It is cold. I have scrolled too far. Not far enough. Open mask. Oh wow, they've actually updated their combo layout. Okay. What are you having issues with on reading, by the way, Drake? Because the way they have it laid out right now is a lot cleaner looking than what it used to be. And a lot less reliant on left mouse button, right mouse button, hold, pause, etc. being shown.
Operator, were you
Wait,
visualizing
Dual Secret
a
seriously
bloody
has
battle?
3 separate slash procs?
Me too.
This is adjusting to the new icons. Yeah, I was not expecting that at all. It is Hidden Flourish though that that's opening them up. Last attack of the Hidden Flourish combo opens the enemy for a finisher attack. Oh. Finisher attack initiated by Hidden Flourish does more damage than normal stealth finishers. Further testing needed for correct values. Interesting. Alright, so we're not going to hit up the Void again. The Void is a problem for doing that. Capture's a pain because it's infested. Pluto, I guess. Pushy at him. Spy. Burn through here. Get the last few levels needed. And then go guild it, and then we can try Exodia Force on it. And possibly potato it? Haven't decided yet.
Tenno, you are here to infiltrate data vaults and retrieve highly sensitive enemy information.
I'm so glad they don't cause their bubble to come out while they're being executed anymore. It was such a massive pain dealing with them.
Tenno, be on the lookout for increased security measures. The target console is nearby. If you trigger the alarms now, the enemy will start destroying data. Data extracted. They won't even know it's gone.
I really wish Ospreys were easier to execute. And that alerted the crewman, but not the MOA. Shit.
You're on the sensors now. You've been detected.
No more alarm. I want to deal with a not a Mo.
Alarms successfully
A
hacked.
Bursa.
The location is returning to normal security levels.
Oh, B's over here. Still not sure what the hell I'm doing to the Moas. I wanted to see if I could actually catch most of the animation there while still being able to
Trigger the
actually do the
alarms
stealth
now,
attack
and they
against
will
those
start
two.
destroying the data.
And I got to see it. Animation doesn't make any sense to me. Infested repair build? Wait, what do you mean infested? Oh, are you using the infested strike? Whatever the hell one that was.
Excellent work. A clean extraction with no alarms.
I have to run through this mission again. Not getting as much XP as I would like. Get out of the way, Mo. We'll be right now. I'm just they're rebuilding it. Like I mentioned before, Drag about the Sumlar.com website. Great site for the Zell builder. You probably found the one I'm using. Because there aren't that many, and that one is the first one in the fucking list on Google. When I Googled it.
The target console is nearby. If you trigger the alarms now...
The only thing I will note is if you're using that one in particular, that the stats it shows to you are after it's gilded. And not before, so... just keep that in mind. Someone in one of your Discords linked it? Oh. I was actually going to make my own builder. So I can fuck around with the values and see what happens with it, but I didn't. Decided to look to see if there's one. It was more of a why bother reinventing the wheel kind of situations. Why are there so many ospreys? There's a check mark on the bottom that can show the end guild stats. Oh, is there really? Oh, what was this? Oh. Yeah, I never noticed that. Ambulance? Didn't know you dropped off way the hell over here, ship. Oh, ambulance though. Eh. Yeah, I did not get nowhere near enough XP as I thought I would. I was thinking that mission alone would actually take me up to 30. I think I'd rather want to know the gilded stats anyway, honestly, as going back to the builder. There's not too many times where I would want to keep Azar ungilded. For any reason, I mean, they're outside of the Satan's Wisp cost of 2 and I think 5,000 standing or whatever the hell it is, for gilding it. There's not much reason not to keep it ungilded. I think most of the people that would actually keep it ungilded are the ones that are going to sell it anyway once they've, nope, wait, they'd have to gild it anyway to get the MR. Yeah, it's gonna become gilded one way or another. But at least it's not so that they actually offer it. Let's head to Adaru. As I switch over to a different primary weapon. Let's finish off the Zaw so we can actually go and get it gilded. Once we actually have this up to 30, we'll be able to use the Ignis Wraith to just clear them out really quick. That way we don't have to worry about spending time to do it. I think it's there as these are the stats you'll have to deal with it for some round kind of thing. Fair enough. As I have a good mental idea of what the changes are going to be from the gilded and non-gilded variants, only because I know it's going to be a flat bonus of 10% to crit status, a 0.6 increase to crit multiplier, and if I recall correctly, additional 12 damage, total damage, which is spread evenly throughout the stats, depending which takes priority. No one saw me. No one saw me, Grenadier. Remember when I came out of south, I held down ship for just a half a second too long. Sprinting is a fire, it kicks you out of stealth. That was there. At least I'll fix the whole rolling thing with her. Rolling thing? Is there an issue with the rolling thing before? It was also kicking out for a bit. Oh, was it? I guess I didn't play a bar during that time.
You're on the sensors now. You've been detected.
Couple patches ago. Yeah, I don't recall playing Avara. Actually, I don't recall being on. Wait. When you say a couple patches ago, do you mean major patches or hotfix patches? Hotfixes? Yeah, I don't really recall playing Avara much until recently because of me having gotten all the Zaw stuff kind of set up for me to be able to make them and just run them in like one night, or however long it took me to run them. Stop knocking me down. I probably would have been done with them all if I didn't start with the Vala one where I had to format multiple times. Still feel mad about the scythe, huh? Which one's the scythe? No, honestly, the scythe stances aren't all that impressive to me. No, they are a decent range. I'm talking about the strike, right? Not the grip.
Doors are locked. Time to break in. Override complete. Move on.
I mean, to be fair, there have been cases in the past where scythes have been one-handed. Like old weaponry. They most often come with a shorter, I'm gonna call it a stick. The handle or grip in this particular case would be shorter than what would be conventionally thought of as a scythe weapon. There's a lot of people call them sickles, but technically scythe. Oh, there is a key difference between a sickle and a scythe, but most people don't bother with it. I don't really bother with it. I just know it exists.
You have broken their ranks and they are on the run. Another successful mission. Find extraction.
Alright. Level 30 on this, we can go and gild it and name it and level it again. I can't imagine you can drag. No, not upgrade. Appearance. Yeah, okay, this one doesn't have the option to change the skin. Ooh, payable. There we go.
Excellent armaments.
Nope, stop going to upgrade.
Please return
Appearance.
covered in blood.
This one doesn't have a skin selection either. And what about the dagger? Wait, what was dagger? What the fuck I named it? Akfaru. That's right. No dagger skin option either. I know I have plenty of skins available for weapons. General skins. What if they could use a skin? I'm sure one of those should have had that option.